we can't begin to grieve. It's still so fresh, and we don't want other kids to go through this.
Tammy Sadek fights back tears as she talks about the unanswered questions and not having closure in her son's death. Andrew Sadek was an NDSCS student whose body was found in the Red River nearly 2 years ago. He was working as an informant for a drug task force. Today, the Sadeks and their attorneys asked the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to step aside and allow the FBI to take over the investigation. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop has more.
The Sadek family says they want answers. They say their son's death investigation is going nowhere. The family says they have no more information about what happened to Andrew today than they did the day his body was found in June of 2014.
There's just no way he killed himself.
Tammy and John still believe their son was murdered 2 years ago. They continue to wait for answers.
I don't believe that he did this to himself, and I guess I want that reassured.
The family says they have had one meeting with investigators since Andrew's body was found.
And here there just really hasn't been any effort to keep this family updated.
The Sadek's attorney has been working on college-age drug informant cases across the country. He says they've had many of the same characteristics as Andrew Sadek's, and he says that he has found one common pattern in all the cases.
Law enforcement doesn't seem to be able to solve the murders. The cases tend to drag on, and there obviously are conflicts of interest when local law enforcement is investigating murders regarding confidential informants, because it's an admission that there's been wrongdoing on the part of the departments.
Block says he's been emailing with the Minnesota BCA, the Drug Task Force SEMCA, and the police at the State School of Science in Wahpeton.
If you read the emails, you'll see there's been a lot of stonewalling.
The Sadeks say they trusted law enforcement to solve their son's case, but they haven't.
We can't bring Andrew back.
One of the Sadek's attorneys say there is no concrete way of knowing how many college students are recruited as informants, but they say there is a lot in our area.
Today, we received the documents Andrew signed to become a drug informant. We have them online. To see them, go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. And tonight on Valley News Live at 6, Tammy Sadek has a message to parents who are preparing to send their children off to college. You'll also learn why their attorney thinks the use of informants here is higher than the rest of the country. And tonight on 6:30 Point of View, Chris Berg talks with the Sadeks and their attorneys about the current investigation and about Attorney General Wayne Stenjum's involvement in the case. Churchgoers in northwestern Minnesota